if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of October 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Cancer, right away my eyes are itching and burning. And I just really think that this month you're going to really see things that are working, see things that aren't. It feels like, almost like you're going to see clearly for the first time this month. You're going to see some things that maybe potentially about yourself that you don't like, and you might also see some things about others that are frustrating. But more importantly, it's healing and it's cathartic. Getting through old emotional issues and old self-doubt and sensitivities that maybe have been holding you back. So it's a very cathartic month, Cancers, for you to be able to release what's been in your way or old mindsets or points of view that weren't serving you. So I definitely feel like this change happening in your eyes. And for some of you, it could even be on a physical level where you could actually physically have some changes with your eyes and that get healing if you've been dealing with some eye issues that actually get healed this month. Now, for those of you that are in a committed relationship, romantic relationship, let's look at October and see what's in store for you. It's a really nice month. I really feel like there's a lot of communication that happens between you and your partner. It really feels like there's some things that you may be planning together that's very cathartic and fun. Enjoyable. It feels like there may be even some parties that you end up going to. It's just an enjoyable, carefree month. So I like that you and your partner are kind of in cahoots together, right? And you're planning and you're doing things together. It feels really great and it feels really fun as far as your romantic relationship goes. Okay, let's look for those of you that are looking for love, for Cancers. If you can get out of your own way and out of your own anxiety, your own fear, and stop kind of like judging or imagining that, that things that aren't there. So in other words, if you're 20 something and you're wanting to date somebody and you see like the ex-girlfriend around, the ex-boyfriend around, and you may, all these kind of like dynamics are coming into play and this anxiety is coming up, you got to like let all that go and just be you and not worried about the peripheral players. And I know for a Cancer that's hard because you're very emotional, you feel things, and it's like, oh, I can feel that they don't like that I'm with them, and I can feel that they are judging me. Yeah, so what? People judge. That's what they do. So your job, Cancer, is to not take it personal, not take in other people's garbage. Listen, think of it like this. Everybody's broadcasting all day long. And you as a Cancer, you're open to all the stations and you don't like it. You don't like some of the things that you're feeling. You don't like some of the things that you're hearing. Your job is just to turn it off. Change the channel. And some of you are going, I don't know how to do that. You learn. You just blow it off. You go, just say to yourself, that's their stuff. That's their issue, not mine. Don't care. Not concerned. What you always need to be concerned with is, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something intentionally to provoke somebody? Or am I stepping on somebody's toes? Or am I the one who's off? And if you can answer no, I'm fine, then you know that it's just their stuff and you're just picking it up. So this happens, I don't care what age you are. We pick up jealousies and insecurities from other people if we're Cancers. We're prone to this. We're wired that way to be feeling sensitive. And you just need to know that about yourself and not make it mean anything that you're that way and not use it as an excuse to stay away from certain people. Come on. People are in your life for a reason, and your job is to deal with it yourself. Yeah, do I not like them? Not particularly, but what do I have to do? I just have to accept them for them and not let it stop me. So Cancers, a lot of your work this month are about toughening up with yourself and not let other people's stuff erode your confidence or have you go in another direction or impede your social ability because you're uncomfortable or you don't like to feel a certain way. So this is about you overcoming your own stuff and simultaneously recognizing what's yours and what somebody else's, and in the area of personal relationships, so that you can have a great life and you can have and be in love. So it's a lot of information that's going to come at you this month, Cancers, about yourself. And the great opportunity is that you're really going to be able to fall in love and just notice these peripheral things that are going on, and who cares? Am I right with myself? Am I right with the situation? If I am, great, keep moving forward. If I'm not, apologize, back up, go another direction, right? Time out, whatever there is to do. Clean it up, ask for forgiveness, say you're sorry, and keep going. And don't make it mean anything that those things happened. So it's just a process of healing, Cancer, and getting you out of your shell and really enjoying life. Now, so absolutely there's huge opportunities for love for you this month, and really feeling secure in that love and really feeling safe in your own self and your ability to be able to be in love and share love. So it's a really powerful month for you. Now, let's look at careers and money for Cancer. Some of you may be having some hiccups in your career, like up, down, downtime, up and down, just feeling like, wow, I'm super busy and now there's a lull. I'm super busy and now there's a lull. Just know that this is a gift. These lulls are little gifts for you to restore, re-energize, recreate, and to really kind of get right with yourself. And that's not going to stay, next month, it's going to be more move forward momentum for you. And so this month, with this little bit of lull and up and down, take advantage of these downtimes, take advantage of the lull, restore yourself, get creative, think, project, write. What do you want to do? What's your next year going to look like? Libra is about bringing things into balance. So you may find, you're up and down this month and just swinging, from left to right, two extremes. That's kind of Libra energy, trying to bring things into balance. So in your career, that's what you're going to be noticing. Now, money-wise for you, some of you may be feeling a little stuck, or like you're in the valley and you can't get any traction or getting any wind. Just know this is going to pass. And I can feel also, this connection in your throat where you have to ask for help, or you need to ask for support, or you need to ask for insight. Don't make it mean anything again that you have to do this, just do it. And I feel like when you do ask for that support or ask for help, I was seeing two mountains with, your pendulum stuck right here, not being able to get any flow. When you ask for help, those mountains just drop and the help comes in and the pendulum flows, right? So if you need help with your online business, get help. If you need help in figuring out what you need help with, ask for help, right? If you need, to need some help at the office and you need to ask your boss, please help delegate this, or I'm overburdened, or, this other person left and now I'm doing all of this, right? So just use your voice. And I think if you use your voice, Cancers, you're really going to find that people are going to respect you and that they weren't aware. So, so many times we expect people to know what's going on, and they don't. And they don't because they have their own, universe that's spinning around them, and they're not paying attention what's going on for you. So this is why part of your work this month, Cancer, is to speak up and to use your truth and to say what you need. And this can be done without throwing tantrums, or without being angry, or without being afraid of rejection. So it's just being very methodical and thorough, Cancer, and you're going to get the support of the universe to do that. Now, some of you, I'm feeling this pain right in the mid-back, and this feels from bending over backwards. You're bending over backwards. You're doing too much for too many people, or too much for something or someone in your career or whatever. You're bending too much, and you are not getting the help and the support you need. So by no longer bending, but stopping and asking for support, you won't have to bend as much. You won't have to bend over backwards to get what you want. And if you do, maybe it's a time to quit. Maybe it's a time to put your feelers out for a better job, right? And because we just had those eclipses last month, they can eclipse us into something new, and you could get hired very quickly, very fast for a much better job. So if it's not working where you're at, don't be afraid to go out and look elsewhere. I would always recommend looking elsewhere first before you quit, because sometimes the lessons are you're not having appreciation where you are, right? So we want to make sure that you're getting your lessons and that you're being appropriate for what's needed, and it's not just a knee-jerk reaction. As far as money goes, I feel like once you ask for help, the money's going to start to flow. All right, let's look at your health for Cancers. I really feel like you guys need to get the lymph moving. You really need to get things moving. And sometimes what gets stifled in our body, whether we're fear we get locked up, or whether we're exhausted and tired, or a lot of you, because you are so sensitive, maybe you've been dealing with a lot. There may have been a lot of loss that you've had to go through lately. It could be personal loss or just caring for other people, but there's a bit of an exhaustion. So I feel like you would really benefit from walking, being outside, going to the beach, massage, things that are earthen and grounded. The other thing for lymph is trampoline. Being on a little trampoline feels like that would really help you guys in getting things moving and letting go. So don't be afraid to try some things that you haven't tried before, and you don't have to kind of beat yourself in the ground to be effective. You can have things just kind of be more in the flow and be a little bit more still. Even any sort of yoga is a little more grounding and cathartic, and just go at your own pace. And in doing so, I think you're going to find that your awareness about what's needed in the moment, that you'll have more courage to act on that, and you'll have less anxiety and less fear about making a mistake or stepping on somebody's toes, or being afraid. And then as cancers, you guys can be really super mean too. When you're hurt, you can like slash back and, really dig the knife in deep. So for some of you, you may need to be cleaning up some messes. You may need to apologize for some people that you were pretty mean to, or, and it all stems from being hurt, right? So having understanding about your role in things and being able to clean that up is going to help you too. This is a really cathartic healing month for what the universe is going to be providing for everybody, all the signs. And this is just one of the ways that you guys can help yourself. So let's look at your health, Cancer. I'm sorry, we just looked at the health. Let's look at what's unexpected for you, something unexpected for Cancers this month, if there will be anything. Yeah, the unexpected new love, and appreciation. And that love can be for yourself. So you can discover that you actually, really love some things about yourself, and that you're really much more lovable than you ever anticipated. And then some of you will find unexpected love, where you will feel somebody else's appreciation for you and love, and you'll really let that love come in and really feel love, and in a new way and in a new depth. So there is a self-love happening this month, and a new love that can happen for you this month. And I could really feel kind of like the blockages in the back of the neck and the center of the back for those of you that are sort of blocked to this idea or haven't been able to really take it in out of pain. And so sometimes, the events in the past come up to be healed, and as we're healing those, they open up, and then we're really able to love ourselves more and forgive ourselves, or just be able to forgive somebody else. So there's real healing this month, and I think that's where the unexpected joy comes in, is that you really get healed in a new way and find new love for yourself. So have an amazing month, Cancers. I hope you like my intuitive astrology. Please click like and share it with your friends if you do, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.